Welcome back, everybody, to Giants franchise. It's the wild card, and we're taking on the Seattle Seahawks, traveling up to Seattle to take on Russell Wilson and those Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson, a pretty not great season. Lots of yardage, touchdowns, but 20 interceptions. This is Madden, so we know he's probably not going to throw any interceptions against us. There's Chris Carson picking up the first down right there in a 6-yard reception. Now we come back again. Here's Russell Wilson throwing on the run, pressure in the face, inaccurate. No, it's of course not. It's right on the button right there, and another first down pickup right there. So now 2nd and 10. Russell Wilson standing in the pocket here. I'm not sure what Darnay Holmes is doing on that coverage, but either way, it's a first down for the Seahawks. Really poor coverage right there on Will Fuller. So now 2nd and 9. Wilson, some weird pocket movement right there, and he finds either a fullback or a tight end. I don't really know. I believe that's a fullback. Now 2nd and 6. Here he is, just quick throw. That should have been picked off, but it's not. Instead, it's a first down for the Seahawks. Now 1st and goal. No one can catch Russell Wilson as he keeps it here on the read option. And the Seahawks are going to strike first in this matchup. So now 2nd and 4. Here comes the Giants. Daniel Jones had a phenomenal season. Going to find C.J. Verdell, who has been a key midseason pickup. Caden Smith would leave the game with an injury. He wouldn't return. So now Daniel Jones going to find Darius Slayton. Broken tackle, touchdown, Giants. They tie it right back up. One play is all they needed right there. Well, not one play, but you know what I mean. One big play, and they walk in for the score. Once again, the big play ability of this offense now starting to sort of show itself. You like to see that. 2nd and 6 now. Seahawks another read option here. This time Carson's going to keep it, and he's going to get tackled down at around the 25. And now the Seahawks are, once again, really good field position here. There's DK Metcalf with a really nice catch right there. So now 2nd and 3, or now 3rd and 1. Here comes Russ, gonna find his tight end. I believe that's Gerald Everett. And there is another touchdown. So the Seahawks right now just sort of marching down the field at will. And here's CJ Verdell trying to get something going on the ground. And then Andrew Thomas, he would leave the game with a shoulder injury. He wouldn't return, so Dennis Kelly would step in at right tackle. And that free agent signing has really been very good as CJ Verdell picks up the first down, because Andrew Thomas, he's missed time in a few games. A strained tricep there. He's missed time a few games this season, and having a decent backup at right tackle has paid dividends. So now 1st and 10. Just a little dump off here to Billingsley. He runs through the defensive back right there, and he's going to pick up the first down. So now 1st and 10. Play action look right here. Daniel Jones going to try to escape outside the pocket. He's just going to keep this one for himself. Runs to the first down marker and picks it up on an 11-yard run. So the Giants now driving. They're in Seahawks field territory here. Field territory, I don't know if that's a real saying. Either way, here's Daniel Jones with a run. He's going to get tackled down at the 8. He holds on to the football, because I keep forgetting how to slide in this game. It used to be simple. It used to be L2 and square. Now it's like double tap square and then do a bunch of other stuff. Here's a throw on the run, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off. For some reason, Daniel Jones decided to tackle the offensive lineman as opposed to the guy with the football, but Daniel Jones with a bad interception right there. I believe that's J.R. Reed Jr. or Ed Reed Jr. It's Reed Jr. picking that one off. 1st and 10. And here's just a wide open running back here. No one near him. And that's just a big gain right there for the Seahawks. So now Russell Wilson, quick throw right here to DK Metcalf. Poor tackling again. And there's a touchdown saving tackle right there, as that keeps him at the 3. So now 3rd and goal. Russell Wilson going to try to keep it himself, and there's a decent enough tackle. Xavier McKinney is soft. You need to drive Russell Wilson back a little bit. You can't let him drag you forward. So now 4th and goal. Seahawks going for it. And there's Blake Martinez making a big play. Blake Martinez has done this multiple times this season. Big plays at the goal line, stopping touchdowns just like that, in big high-pressure moments. So the Giants, they get the football back. They get to right their wrong on that interception. Billingsley going to get knocked around a bit. They're going to go quick hurry up here. So here's Daniel Jones. See something he likes, going to make a quick adjustment. Then they snap the ball. Jones on the run here. Throws this one. Throws out of a sack. C.J. Verdell comes up with it. Bobby Wagner was, I think, a little too focused on Daniel Jones running and forgot all about Verdell. Now here's Jones again, having to escape some pressure here. This time he's just going to keep it himself. Runs out of bounds at the 17. So the Giants, once again, driving down the field to try to close out this quarter. Now Jones here just going to take the check down to Verdell, and he's going to get tackled at the 5. Going to call a timeout here. Give themselves some time. So first and goal. Jones looking, and he's just going to take off this time. Keeps it himself. Touchdown, Giants, as Daniel Jones comes up with the touchdown. I think be careful with him right there, because the backup quarterback, Derek King, don't need to hurt him while you're celebrating. So 14-14 to close out the half. Well, the Seahawks, they have a little bit of time left, so they're going to call that play right there, pick up a nice chunk of yardage at the 49. Now they're going to try to cross the midfield mark here, and Darnay Holmes with not so great coverage right there. That's going to allow the field goal unit to come out. And they're going to nail that one, as that one just sort of goes right in. And the Seahawks going to retake the lead now. Going to make it 17-14. Giants, they would get the football to start the second half. So here is a quick throw over the middle to Kenny Golladay. And Golladay, he's been playing in the slot a little bit more, has been very productive out of that position. So now first and 10. Daniel Jones on the run, throws on the run, going to find Golladay, who comes down with that one, and that picks up the first down. So now 2nd and 6. Daniel Jones going to take the snap here, looking, throwing on the run, and there's a catch from Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. I was for sure that was going to get picked off, but it looks like the defensive back, I don't think he looked like he had a shot at it. He would have had a really good jump on it, and Daniel Jones, that's a dot right there. I mean, you got to give him credit when he does it. Just put that one right in the breadbasket. 2nd and 7 now. Here is the Seahawks, and once again, this Giants defense has just not been able to get stops these past 2 weeks. Now, you saw it last week against Trevor Lawrence, and you're seeing it this week against this Seahawks team led by Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf. Despite all the interceptions Russell Wilson has thrown throughout the regular season, he hasn't come close to throwing one in this game. Here he is pressured, and he's just going to keep it himself. And Xavier McKinney, you got to do a better job tackling someone like that in the open field. That is just not good enough. 2nd and goal now. Russell Wilson, no one's going to be able to get a hand on him at all, and he goes right in McKinney's face. And so it's 24-21 Seattle now. They retake the lead. Now here comes Daniel Jones, and he's just going to keep it himself here, running in the open field. Going to get brought down at the 39. Picking up the first down and then some. 2nd and 5. Daniel Jones steps back and to take the check down to Billingsley, who makes it hard to get tackled. And they pick up another first down. Now 1st and 10. Play action look here. Daniel Jones throws out of the sack, and he's going to find Golladay. If he would have had time, he probably could have delivered a better ball, and that could have been 6 for Golladay. So here is another play action play here. Daniel Jones looking, and he's just going to keep it himself, and he's going to run, get shoved out of bounds by Bobby Wagner. He's going to be at the 1 right there. So now 1st and goal. Handoff here. C.J. Verdell, and he walks into the end zone. Well, not walks in. He got tackled in by Jamal Adams, but it's a touchdown with 1 second left in the 3rd quarter. And what a just back and forth game you're getting here in the wild card round. 2nd and 10. Here's a screenplay. Chris Carson, Darnay Holmes with a tackle, and then it looks like someone finished him off. I'm not sure who that was. Number 23. So now 3rd and 1. Russell Wilson looking here. Gets hit as he throws. It looks like he threw that one away. And that is going to be one of the first stops of the day for this Giants defense, and it comes at a very good time. So here we are going to find Kenny Golladay underneath here in the open field, gets shoved out of bounds at the 39. A touchdown here would make it very hard for the Seattle team to maybe come back. And also, you got to think about it here. Start milking the clock with the run game, and it looks like that's what the Giants plan to do. Verdell picks up 10 yards on that run. They come back again, and another 10-yard gain here. Probably a little bit more, probably around 12 for Verdell right there. They come back again, 1st and 10, letting this play clock go all the way down. And right now, Seattle, they can't stop the run at all. I mean, just a bad time for your run defense to sort of evaporate, because right now, it's the Giants' offensive line getting all the push here, creating lanes for Verdell to run through. Another 1st down for Verdell on the ground. So they come back again, 2nd and 7. This time, decide to go through the air possibly. Jones on the run here, just going to keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down again, and that clock is going to keep moving. Daniel Jones up almost to 100 yards rushing. So now 3rd and goal. Daniel Jones, quick slant to Kadarius Toney. There's a touchdown. Kadarius Toney coming up with the touchdown right there. And the PAT will give the Giants an 11-point lead. So it was the run game for most of the drive that got this team all the way down here. And then it's the arm of Daniel Jones and the route running of Kadarius Toney that gets the score. So the Seahawks now, 3rd and 9. They need a score here, but there's Aiden Hutchinson coming in with the pressure, his 2nd sack of the game. So now 4th and 17, they're going to call a timeout. Don't like the play call. So they get things re-going again, I think. And Russell Wilson, I'm not sure what the H happened here. It's just a broken coverage is the only way to describe it. I don't understand how that happened. Will Fuller left wide open, not a safety, no one near him. That should not have happened. I mean, that's just terrible defense right there, and it allows the Seahawks right back into the game. So they go for 2 here. Hutchinson with the pressure, and there's the running back out there, and no one can tackle. They just let him slip right through, and in he goes for the 2-point conversion. So now it's 35-32. Giants onside kick here gonna be needed, and they can't get it. It's gonna be Zach Moss coming up with the onside recovery here, and it looks like just a few more plays and the Giants are gonna be moving on to the divisional round of the NFC playoffs, as they are gonna defeat the Seattle Seahawks in this one, 35-32. So, stats are here. Daniel Jones, he played a really good game. Outside of that one interception, which was mostly on me, 21-29, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 283 yards. Yeah, he did it all for us in this game. Through the air with his legs. Just a very good game for Daniel Jones, almost making me wish I would have signed him to a longer-term extension. And then late in that game, the running attack just sort of opened up for us for Verdell. I'm not sure what happened there, but in the first half of the game, we really couldn't run the football, but then all of a sudden in the second half, we were just busting off chunk play after chunk play there, and that allowed us to really whittle the clock down. Jaleel Billingsley was big for us. CJ Verdell was big. Kadarius Toney only 1 reception, but that 1 reception resulted in a touchdown that was the go-ahead score. To think pull off the upset here and beat this Seahawks team, which, you know, I think it's pretty nice. And then Aiden Hutchinson, 2 sacks on the day. Him and Blake Martinez were the 2 bright spots of the defense. The secondary is just not very good right now. And the assistant GM that looks like, I believe Maurice Jones-Drew, congratulates us on the playoff victory, and we earned 7 staff points, which is pretty nice. And then, so who are we going to play next? It's going to be the Green Bay Packers, the team that, you know, we played after we sold off on our roster. And we went in and we pretty handily beat them earlier in the season. But it looks like there is going to be a playoff blizzard, and that is going to sort of affect us in a little bit, possibly. Last time we played at Lambeau, it was a pretty, I'm pretty sure it was a bright sunny day when we played them last time earlier in the season. And this time it's going to be probably blustery, snowy conditions. We're going to be hard to, consistently kick field goals. So that is going to make things a little tougher for us in the playoffs. And they're on a big win streak. I believe we were the last team to beat them. And so they've been dominant. They were dominant before they played us, and they were dominant after they played us. And so, yeah, they're on a hot streak, and everyone's going to have plus 10. So I don't really like those things where like both teams get plus 10. So it's like, oh, so everyone's just already where they were anyways. Sort of doesn't make sense to me. Aiden Hutchinson, he gets a nice little upgrade there. Went with Speed Rusher. I want to get those finesse moves up a little bit higher. You see the rest of the NFC playoff picture. The Panthers beat the Buccaneers. The Cowboys beat the Falcons. So it's the Cowboys taking on the Panthers. And then the Packers taking us on. And then you see the Chiefs and Bengals and Browns and Jaguars. So we're going for some upgrades here. Pass block is going to go up a little bit. Boost awareness for our offensive linemen by 1. We're going to do film junkies. We're going to get that maxed out. And then we're going to go here where I believe we boost catching for our cornerbacks. And yeah, we do that. So they get plus 1. Next time we get some more points, they'll get a plus 10. So we'll be taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. They're 15-2 on the year. They're an 83 overall. We're 79 overall. So we're not too far off from them. So either way, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to hit subscribe, and be sure to come back for more Giants playoff football. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.